Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is an informational video about Battlefield 2042. So, you'll notice the channel's had a bit of Battlefield activity on it. Not to the same extent as it was when Battlefield 5 was fresh in my mind and I was playing that game, but we are currently a handful of days, 10 to be precise, away from the early launch of Battlefield 2042. And it's one of the games I'm most excited for. Not because I think it's going to be a great game, but mostly because I think it's going to be an interesting experience. And I'm going to be priming the channel for said experience in a few different ways. So Quake is finished now, guys. There's a couple of other projects on the behind the scenes that you'll be seeing. There's going to be some standalone videos for different things. As we move towards a better ad revenue towards Christmas, you're going to see more content on here, guys, because I'm going to prioritise my time and my efforts for when it values me the most. And hopefully that will benefit you. And if not, you can always watch something else, because, you know, YouTube is exactly as it says on the tin. It's something out there for everybody, because everybody's expressing themselves. But as far as 2042 goes, I'm going to be getting the early version of it, which is something I don't normally do. Mostly because I don't believe in paying for the privilege of playing a game early. But with this one, it's going to be really, really fascinating, and I do enjoy Battlefield as a franchise, but I don't love it. I'm hoping the new game lets me do that, and what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with it on stream if it lets me, because I don't know how intensive it's going to be with it being such a demanding and poorly optimized game. And I'm also going to be doing as much recording as I can do so that I can make stuff over here for you guys that can't catch the streams. And my intention is, I'm not going to go like crazy heavy on the game. There are plenty of sources that can do that can give you that kind of information, that have been playing Battlefield way longer than I have. They'll be able to point out the things I probably won't even notice. But I am going to bring, hopefully, my unique spin on things. And if I like the game and I discover things about the game that I can help share with you guys and hopefully entertain you with, then it will take the form of multiple videos and several series. And I can't promise anything at this particular time because I haven't really played it outside of the beta, and I found the beta to be just absolute insanity. Which you will learn about in the video that is going to be hitting the channel very soon, where I talk about my thoughts for the beta. But as it stands, there's 10 days left coming up here until it comes out, and I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 1 to kind of get me in the mood of aiming my gun at people and it not working because of several systems that you have to contend with and servers that are nowhere near as good as they once were. So my frustration levels are off the chart, but I'm doing so hopefully with the intention that when the new game comes out, even if it is spotty and bad and buggy and a terrible launch, it won't feel as horrible as trying to AD strafe with an LMG at distance, firing at somebody and missing every single bullet in spite of having your crosshair perfectly on them. And I think that's going to be the ultimate palate cleanser of misery that will lead into 2042, and then we'll see where that goes. And my main course of direction here is going to be messing around with Portal. The all-out war mode sounds like it's going to just be the whatever they want this game to be, this kind of homage of all these other games. And if it's just like huge conquests on huge maps with a million things I hate, I don't have much interest in that at all. However, if that mode does have the option for front lines, for domination, for TDM, the smaller kind of shock operations that you can do where there's less vehicles, there's less like aids everywhere, and it's a bit more condensed into the engagements being infantry focused, and infantry driven, then I'll definitely be looking into those. But I think Portal's going to be the place where it's most important, just based off the fact that, let's face it, everybody is excited about this game mode with these assertions that it's going to be all these wonderful things, when in reality, if you think about it, you know, DICE have a history of underwhelming and a history of promising things that never even happen. If you look at Battlefield 5 alone, like, there was entire theatres of war that never made that game. They told us about this Combined Arms cooperative mode, which was meant to be all these great things that would make it a feature-rich experience and make it a full package, and it came out and it was completely appalling and garbage. So the fact they haven't shown too much of the Portal, I think, speaks volumes for what is actually there, and they don't want to be signing these checks that they simply can't cash yet. And who knows, it might come out, it might be great, it might be amazing, but I get the feeling we're about 6-8 months, maybe a year away from Portal even being remotely close to what people are believing it to launch at. And right now, guys, you don't really want to be coming at it from that angle, because the only place that road leads is increasing disappointment. However, DICE have learnt, hopefully, from things like Battlefront 2 and the perception and the marketing that they did for the previous Battlefield that essentially crucified it before it had any chance to be alive. And hopefully this new one will prosper. And we'll see you guys on that experience, whatever that may be, come it great, come it garbage. I'm just excited to share it and hopefully find some fun things and create some videos that are uniquely my own, that you can watch and enjoy, and you know, together we can jump onto that battlefield and see whether or not it's worth your money. But this is just a little heads up of the focus of some of those videos. You might not see any videos, it could be complete dog shit, and I don't even bother. But right now, I am fiercely optimistic as I can be, and I can't wait to see, you know, if it's just going to be abject chlorine piss to the eye, or if it's going to be a rather delicate and an amazing experience. I guess we'll find out together. You take care now.